What do you do with the funding that you get from all the credit cards you get? So if you guys have been following me for a few months now, you know that I focus on getting people a lot of credit so they can go make investments and they can start changing their future, right? Much quicker than the normal time frame that it would have taken them if they didn't have any funding or if they just used strictly their cash. So as you get credit cards and as you get funding through the strategies that we teach you guys, just here free on YouTube or my TikTok or even my Instagram, people have sent me messages where I get them 200K in funding and all they do is follow me and they listen to the tips that I say. That's only one part of the equation, is getting the money and getting these credit cards. How do you determine which investments to make with this credit that you get? Because it's super important to realize that just because you get all this credit doesn't mean you can just go make whatever investment and it's just going to turn out the right way, right? Not business. Business is not always that way. So what you want to do is make investments where you mitigate your risk as much as possible. So what does that mean? An example of an investment that you would not make with credit or funding that you get is going to be investments that you have no control over. One thing is going to be crypto, right? So crypto is good, right? It could be great, it could be horrible. But if you get 200K in funding and that's all the money you have, then you should not put it into crypto, because if it goes up, that's great. But if it goes down, what are you going to do? You have no control over that investment. Another example could be an e-com automation store. I know people who run these stores. They're very successful sometimes, right? That's just another investment where you have no control over. The time you want to make these investments where you have no control over is going to be when you have businesses of your own already running in the background. I have businesses right now that generate me income month after month after month. So I can put my money into investments where I have no control over, because it doesn't really matter that much. If the investment doesn't work out, if it goes south, then sure, it sucks that I took a loss, but I'm still gonna survive and I'm still gonna be able to live on, and my businesses are still making money. So what you wanna do is make investments in things that you have control over. So one thing can be just like education and skills, right? If I teach somebody how to make 100K, those skills don't go anywhere. They make 100K, they know how they did it. Those skills are gonna stay with them. So you wanna make investments where you're, one, learning skills, and you're also learning new information. Because when you get new information and you do all this stuff, you're able to do it forever. It's not just like gonna go away after a month. It's not gonna go away after 2 months. You have the skills, you have the knowledge yourself. So invest into things where you have control over. Invest into things where you're learning something and you're gonna have a skill with you forever, because when you do that, you have these long-term skills with you. They're not gonna go anywhere, right? So like crypto and these e-com stores, they're great investments if they work, but at the end of the day, the point is that you have no control over that investment. And when you're getting funding and you're getting capital, it's exciting, right? You wanna invest into things where they're gonna make you the most returns quickly. That's where people are getting sold at. Oh, invest 30K here, invest 100K there. You're gonna make income without lifting your finger, right? And if you have that credit and that funding available, you're gonna wanna do that because it just sounds very sexy. It sounds like something you wanna do because you don't wanna work. But the worst thing you can do is not want to work and not learn new skills, because the people who are actually making the most money are the people who know how to run these stores, they know how to manage these crypto funds. They're the ones that are making most of the money, right? So there's no reason why you can't learn stuff and you can be the head guy as well in a certain industry. So just learn new skills, and then don't focus too much on passive income. Everyone wants passive income. I totally agree with that and I totally get that. That should be a goal, but it shouldn't be a goal immediately. If you don't even have active income where you're making a lot of money, then maybe you should start focusing on increasing your active income. There's nothing wrong with active income. Active income can make you money quickly. Generally, passive income could be like real estate or e-com or whatever investment it is, right? Passive income is gonna be long-term and there's gonna be short amounts monthly in the beginning. Active income, you could learn skills and learn knowledge and learn certain attributes quickly, and you can make 100K this month based off the things that you learn. Passive income investments, they take time to appreciate, they take time to hit that big dollar amount. It's gonna be a long-term investment. So most of the time, people need money now. You don't need to focus on passive income or making 10K a month passively by doing nothing, right? You need to focus on building more skills so that you can have these skills forever. And once you have, $1 million liquid, then sure, you can go throw 50K here, throw 100K there, because now it doesn't really matter. You're not stressing about the investment because you have your own active income that's generating you income right now. And another big thing about passive income is there's no reason why you can't build a business and turn that into passive income in itself. Like my credit repair business, I haven't checked on my credit repair company in a while, but it's still running because I have employees who are managing it and I know the income is coming in, but I'm not focusing on it at all because I have no involvement in that business whatsoever anymore, because I turned my active income into a passive income now. And there's no reason why you guys can't do the same exact thing. It's just gonna take time, right? It might take a few months, it might take a few years, it doesn't matter. The thing is that you're building that, and that's more sustainable than putting your money in things that you have absolutely no control over. So hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this video. Don't go below the money that you get. Sure, we get people funding 100K here, 200K there. $1 million there. But the worst thing that you can do is grab this funding and put yourself in a worse position than you were when you first got the funding, right? So hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this video. Hit me up on Instagram if you guys have any questions whatsoever. You know, I'm more than happy to answer anything you guys have. You know, I want to support you guys throughout your journey of building financial freedom for yourself and your family.